Hello there. Are you ready for your Sit and Be Fit class today? Get your chair. Make sure that you have a resistance band or handheld weights, or you really don't need either if you just want to use your own body resistance. So we're sitting in the middle of the chair, back away from the chair, and let's march. Good. Just getting ourselves warmed up, a general warm up. Good. And take a breath as you march. Exhale out. And go slow. Opposite arm, reach. Good. March again. Good. Breathe up. Good. And slow, right and left. Good. March. Good. Now let's take and do the heel out and in, and the other one. Now remember, as you're doing this, set up tall, chest open, head to the sky. Good. Now both arms push front and in. And be sure that you squeeze those shoulder blades and open the chest. Good. Good. Let's march. Good. Slow it down for 4, 3, 2, and march. 8. Good. Slow it down. Good. March again. Breathe up. Exhale. Good. Slow it down. Opposite arm. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. And let's march again. Good. Now heel out. Together. Good. Both arms. Reach. Pull back. Good. Now this helps to warm up the chest and the back and gives you a chance to really stretch that leg. The leg won't extend unless you're forward or to the middle of your chair. Good. Be sure you're there. Good. One more set. And let's march. Just march. March is our limbering warm up. Good. Now let's take the legs out, out, in. Just step out and in. We're doing it with the toes down right now. Still sitting tall. Now let's do the heel. Out, out, in. Good. No arms right now. We're just focusing on getting those legs warmed up. 4, 3, 2. And march. Good. Slow it down. And go ahead and add a little bit of a rotation. So march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take the opposite elbow toward the knee. And you're not really rounding your back to get to the knee. You're just getting a rotation to get there. Good. Warming up that core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn. Boom. Boom. Good. Last set. 5, 6, 7, and turn. 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 Very good. Let's march again. And let's open this time. So we're going to open out and in. Now when we open out and in, the whole leg goes as one unit. Good. So it's not this or this. It's the whole foot and in to warm up those hips in and out. Good. And a big chest stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now let's do 2 times right. A little faster, or you can go slow. Up to you. You always need to do what feels good for you. Now slow it down. Side to side. Good. Right. One more set. Let's do 2 small, quick ones. Good. And slow it. I like to do both arms. Good. March again. Go ahead and bring yourself back into your chair a bit. Still keep the back away from the back of the chair. And let's extend the right leg and in. And extend left and in. Be aware of a very lifted spine Abs pulled in tight. Good. And extend and bend. One more set. Good. Last time. Good. Now, extend that right leg. Hold. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now place it down and go ahead if you're too far back in your chair and get yourself forward with a 90-degree angle in your opposite leg, and from the back lean straight. So from the side, it should look like this. Just a nice long stretch. Give that hamstring a chance to stretch out. And then if you can keep your back straight, just walk your hand down all the way to the toe if you want. And just feel that awesome stretch from your lower back all the way to your heel. Good. Breathe and hold. Now come back up. Same thing with the other leg. And I say left because I'm not sure if this is going to show I'm doing opposite of you. Hopefully that's the way it will come out on your screen. Hold it. 3, 2, and heel down. Back straight and lean from the hip and stretch. Good. The stretching takes a few seconds, so you've got to hold it. And relax. Now let that hand walk down. Increase that stretch as you're comfortable. What's right for you. And then take the hand all the way to your toe if you can, or ankle, whatever works for you. And just breathe and let it stretch. Good. Very good. And walk it back up. Stretch it out and march. Now this time I want you just to lift your toes and your hands. Good. So this stretches again down the back of the leg and through your wrist, helping stretch those fingers, arthritis and carpal tunnel. Good. Now let's do the opposite. Good. Heels up. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Now let's do toes and heels. Boom, boom. Good. Big stretch. Good. Those ankles loosened up as well. Good. Let's march again. Good. Good. Now we're going to extend right together and left. And if you get the opposite arm reaching forward and the other arm to the side, again, you're getting the waist and that core involved, and a little spiral going. Good. One more set slow. Now let's do 2. Each leg. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Other leg. 4, 3, 2. Now if you look that direction, you lift your chest. Good. You get a nice long spine. Now singles. Here we go. Singles. Now doubles. Here we go. 1, 2, and the other way. And you can change the arms. We can take one up and the other side. Good. Just breathe. Good. Now let's do it in 4. So 4, 3, 2, and in. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Now one arm up and down. 2, 3. Good. The other way. Good. Back to singles, and we're going to go up and down. Big reach, big lift in your torso. Last 4, 3, 2, last set. Good. And just march. Breathe up and exhale out. Again. And out. Let those arms come forward as if you're hugging yourself. Open out. Hug the other arm on top. Good. One more set. Good. right, let those feet rest for a second. And we're going to work through the back. I want you to lean and then round and curl up. So from the side, it'll look like this. Back straight and then round and curl in. Chest open and curl in. One more. Chest open and curl up. Now with that chest open, reach those arms out. Reach forward and row. So it's an upright row. Slow. So you can get a good full range of motion. And be thinking right now, I want to pull my belly button in to hug my spine so that I do have my abs engaged. Reach and pull in. Good. All right, you want to try it a little faster? Just reach and in. Now, when you go a little faster, you don't go quite as big. Good. You got to have those abs engaged so they're working more than your back. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Just shake everything out. Good. Breath out. And out. Bring those arms up and drop. And pull in. Good. And back. One more. Good. All right, so if you have a band, now we're going to do our upper body and lower body resistance with our band. So if you have a band, if not, you can use handheld weights or just nothing at all. It's totally up to you. What I want you to do with your body, first we're going to work some lower body. So sit back against your chair. I'm going to turn sideways so you can have a little bit better view. Good. Extend one leg. Go ahead and put your band under the arch of your foot. Good. And you've got the little finger in the back of the band facing the same direction. So bring those arms in. So you just got them in and relax by your side because we're going to do like a leg press. Pull in and push. In, push. Good. Resistance and out. Pull in and push. Good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now let's just do little quick presses, just like you were slamming on the brake. Little push quick. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Relax the leg. Body's up tall. Now let's turn it into an upper body exercise. So we're at the middle of the chair now. Just roll the arms in and release. Pull in. Good. So this is working the upper back, the back of the arms, and the shoulders. Good. Very good. And work at your own speed. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Very good. Now release that from that leg. And now let's go under the other leg. Be absolutely sure you get it down under the arch and not the ball or the toe because your band might come off. Come on back to the back of the chair so the back is supported. Extend that leg. Pull the arms in. Just kind of rest them by your side so they're not moving. They're your stabilizer. All right, here we go. Pull in, push out, in, and out. 3, we're going to do 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just little quick ones. Just pump, pump, push, push. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Release it down. And go ahead and walk yourself forward a bit so that you are just away from the back of the chair. And let's do our upright row again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very good. Now release. I'm going to turn the chair back to the front. Good. Now this time we're going to go into the biceps and triceps. So I want you to turn your band where the thumbs and the ends are facing up, or if you have handheld weights, you would face up. Go ahead and put the band under both feet. Again, underneath the arch of your foot. Now, if the band's too tight doing it this way, you can just put it under one foot. That's perfectly okay. All right, so we've got it under both, gives you a little more resistance. Legs are 90-degree angle. You're sitting up tall. Let's bend one arm and down. Now you keep the elbow right by your waist so that you're just isolating the bicep muscles in the upper arm. Pull in and down. So just go up as high and as far as you're comfortable. If it's too tight, loosen it up by taking one of your feet out from under. Good. Bicep muscles are important for carrying things. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take your arm at a 90-degree angle and let's just pulse 2 sets of 8. Pulse and just keep breathing. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Stretch the arm completely afterwards. Let's come 90-degree with the other arm and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And release it down straight. Very good. Now slowly bring the arms out to the side. This is an isometric contraction for the shoulders. Breathe. Hold and now release. Good. So the thumbs and the bands are going up to the ceiling. Just hold, hold. Breathe while you hold. You got this. And down again. Once more. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2. Good. And release. So think we can do 8 little quick pulses. Let's try it. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's small. 4, 3, 2. Good. All right. Loosen those shoulders up. Now let's do the opposite and turn the thumbs down so that the end of your band is at your little finger. Now again, if you need to take one out from under a shoe and just do one side to slide the band under so it's easier, that is perfectly fine. Modifying things is the way that you work within your parameters. All right, so now you set up tall and just imagine you were pushing something back behind you, handing it off to someone else. Good. Just push back and back. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other arm. Push it back. 8, 7. You should feel this in the back of your upper arm. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now the other arm again, and we're going to pulse for 2 sets of 8. Here we go, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, release. Other arm, here we go, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, release. Very good. Go ahead and take it from underneath your feet. And let's put the band around your back. So you're not around the back of the chair, just right around where your bra would come or the bottom of your shoulder blades. The thumbs and the ends are facing forward. Good. Set up nice and tall in the middle of your chair. We're going to extend and then open, extend and close. Here we go. Push out, open, in, good, and open. And if you don't find very much resistance, you can tighten up your band or do one at a time if you just need less resistance. So we're just pushing out, palms are up, pull it in, pull it under. Good. Out, in, and under. Push. Out, in, together. Good job. Let's do 2 more. Now this time I want you to come forward, open, and just little squeezes with your shoulder blades behind you. Chest should be open, palms to the sky. Let's go 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Now just relax. Bring those elbows in. So my hands are still pointing to the side. Elbows are by my side. So what you're going to do is extend and pull in from the elbow out together. Still setting up tall. You got it. Push. Push. Let's go 4 more. 3. Be sure you're breathing. Good. Last one. All right, relax for a second. You may want to roll those shoulders front and back just to loosen them up a bit. Be sure you're still very lifted, very tall. And one last thing we're going to do is some pec presses. So you're going to punch and in and punch. So right now we're just taking one arm at a time, punching it forward. Not leaning your body, but just open the arm in. Good. And push. Very good. Last set. So now what I want you to do is a 1, 2, 3 punch. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. You get a little rotation going in the waist as well. All right, so we're going to try something to add on 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on 4, extend the right opposite leg. All right? So let's try it. Here we're going to go right, right, extend, and in. Left, right, left, extend, together. Bum, 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 extend the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, extend. Good. 1, 2, 3, extend. So we're getting a little waist work and a little quad work. 1, 2, 3, as well as the pecs. Just a few more. You got it. Yeah. Good job. All right, we're going to put the band down for now. Just put it over your chair. And I'm going to turn the chair sideways. I want us to do a little bit of ab work. The main thing as we age, we tend to round anyway and get tight with all of our hip flexors and our chest. But we still need to do the abs. And you have to kind of have some gravity to work the abs and get them to resist a bit. So we're at the front of the chair. Legs 90-degree angle. Just lean back with the back straight. Think of pulling your abs in tight, but the chest is open to the ceiling. Just want you to take your hands first and walk them up. Use your abs. Relax your legs as best you can. Use your abs to bring yourself to an upright position. Go ahead and go back, and you can do a little bit of a curl back, but when you end with the back straight. Breath. Exhale and curl up. Good. Now go ahead and roll back. Good. Big breath. Exhale up. Good. And roll back. Good. All right. One more with the hands here. And make sure that we do these warm-up ones to be sure that you are really using your core. Let's try one more. So pull in with the abs. Back straight. And when you go back, you still want. Now let's go ahead and bring the hands across the chest. Do the same thing. Relax your feet. Breath. And come up. Good. And then go back. You can do a little round at the end. Breath. Exhale, which engages the abs. Squeeze them. Good. And release back. Good. Breath. Exhale. Squeeze. And roll back. Again. Curl up. Good. And back. Now we're going to do little pulses. You just want your back to come off the chair just a couple of inches. So we're going to lift and release just a little bit. And while you're doing that, relax. Really focus on trying to relax those hip flexors and make the work come from your abs. Good. And squeeze. And push. Very good. Just a few more. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, just step back there and relax for a second. We're still in this leaning position. We want to get some oblique work. And when you work your oblique, it's basically turning your body, but turning your shoulders. So we're not rounding over, but it's like your upper body was like an airplane, and the wings are wide and open and chest is open. So with the obliques, you're going to turn and just bring that knee up, not collapse it over, but turn back to the center and keep one shoulder on the chair. And you even can look behind you. So squeeze and release. Squeeze, good. Squeeze. Very good. And rotate. Good job. Good. All right, we're going to do 2 more sets. A total of 2 on each side. Last time. Very good. All right, use your hands to help slide you up to a seated position. And the best thing yet, roll over and let that back stretch. Just let your head go. And all that energy relax. Go with the gravity. Now eyes open, you're going to pull your belly button in and uncurl. Arms can come up last, head come up last. Big breath up. Good, let's do that again. Come out and just round. Make sure you got your back nice and stretched out. Good. And when you're in this position, you can also walk both hands and your chest over to the outside. Let's say go over to the outside of your right leg. And then walk them over to the outside. What this does is stretch a little bit deeper into that hip. Good. Come back to the center, hands to your thighs, and just curl up. Very good. Breath up. And close. All right, we're going to stand up so we can stretch the hip flexors out before we cool down. So let's talk about how to stand up. I'm moving my chair again. You want your legs at a 90-degree angle. So when you get up, you want to use the power of your quads to help you stand up. And think of this being perpendicular, and you're using that whole bone to help you get up so that you're not using your knee joints. So lean forward, and you've got the chair there. If you need to use your chair to help you, perfectly fine. But I want you to lean and let the weight go in your heels. Use the power of your quads to stand up. Good job. And probably from sitting, even standing up, you feel those hip flexors are tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still stand sideways behind the chair so you can see. Legs are hip distance apart underneath you. And just take one leg back together and the other. So right now we're squeezing the glutes, trying to strengthen them a bit and stretching the hip flexors. These are the muscles and the tendons and ligaments that throughout our entire life we sit and they get tighter. Good. This time extend one leg back and just think of rocking the pelvis a bit forward towards your chair. Your supporting knee is soft and you just should feel a really good stretch here. Now you can drop that heel and go into what's called a runner stretch and stretch the back of that leg. So you notice my leg's 9 degrees. It's not this. Okay? Good. And you just rock that hip forward a bit. Now come center. Let's go the other leg. So first we're just taking it back and rocking your hip forward so that you are stretching those hip flexors. And just hold it for a few minutes or seconds. Good job. Now roll down and stretch the back of your leg into like a runner stretch. Make sure you got the The knee over your ankle. Good. Very good. And there's a lot of different exercises we can do standing. We can do a lot of things for the outer thigh and inner thigh. So if I move my chair to the side here, I would just extend my leg in. And this is working your abductors. Remember, you're trying not to lean into that other leg, just to keep your body good. Do some of those for the inner and outer thigh. Now, to really work the inner thigh, you would stand a little bit away from the chair, extend that leg forward, lift it, take it over to the inside of the chair and back to center. So just in, squeeze, squeeze. You don't want to swing out. Well, you can, but that's not the exercise that we're doing. We're keeping our body stable and just isolating those adductors. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, shake that out. Let's go to the other side. So it's the same thing. You're trying to keep your body as level as you can and just open and in. Now see how my toes are both forward? It's the outer thigh that you're opening. So it's not this. It's just squeezing those muscles along the outer thigh. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. Very good. And if you want to take some weight off the supporting leg, let's take the leg forward with the foot flex. Lift it. Take it toward the leg of the chair and back to center. Good. Just little squeezes over. Very good. And just squeeze. Last 2. Last one. Very good. Good job. All right. So now we're going to sit down. I'm going to take our music and get it just a little bit more relaxing so we can stretch. Yeah. Very good. So how do we sit down in the chair? Much the same way that we got up. Again, let me turn the chair sideways. And anytime, this is a great exercise in itself. It's just practicing sitting down and standing up. And the best way to do that is place your feet. Always make sure there is indeed a chair behind you. And you're going to stick your backside out. Need the power of the legs. And just, you can use your hands if you need that extra help. But you don't want the knees out here. They need to be back over your lower leg. And then just let yourself sit down in your chair. So I'm already here 9 degrees, exactly where I should be, okay? And let's stretch and relax a bit. Good job. Breath up. Exhale out. I want you to bring those arms forward with a straight back and pull in. Good. Breath up. Exhale out. Breath in. Exhale, open. Up and out. Breathe in and lean. And out. Very good. Let's do just some gentle shoulder rolls. So really want to relax the shoulders. Full rotation to help keep them limber. And let's reverse the other direction and, make that rotation what works for you within your limitations or your abilities. Very good. Shake that out. Now I'm going to open my legs a little bit because I'm going to take one arm on the side of my chair and the other arm is lifting up. My torso is very lifted. And I'm not going to the side wall, but rather I'm leaning over toward the corner of the ceiling and the wall with the energy lifting up, pressing down with that hip so that you are really elongating through the outside of your body. The other thing to be aware of is where your arm is. Shoulders down and relaxed. It's not like this, but it's out and open like you were picture framing your face. Good. And come center. Now bring that arm over to the outside of your thigh and turn and look behind you as if you were pulling out of your driveway or you needed to see what was behind you. With your spine very straight and lifted, turn and look. And breathe and stretch. And release back to the center. Very good. Now let's take the other arm. Lift up. Lean up to the corner of the ceiling and the wall, pressing this opposite hip down. Big, big lift and stretch. Energy running all the way down your body. And release. Now bring that arm over and lift your torso and look behind you. Good. Stretches your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your waist, your hips. Very good. And come back to the center. We will extend one leg. We did do some standing stretches for the back of the lower leg, but we didn't do anything for our hamstring. So hands on the bent knee, bent thigh, not knee. Foot flex. I got my toe to the ceiling. Lean forward and let that leg stretch. You may feel that stretch anywhere from your tailbone down to your heel. And just look down on the floor in front of you. Let that stretch. Good. And if you want to slide the hand down toward the toe to increase your stretch, feel free to do that as well. Good. Now come back to center. Let's do that with the other leg. So extend it. And you know where you are in the chair if you can extend the leg fully. And lean from the back and stretch. And just breathe. Stretching should be a part of your relaxation, your meditation, your breath work. Just let it relax. I find a very easy way to breathe, relax, whether you're stretching, meditating, praying, is rest the tongue on the roof of your mouth, open your jaw, and just let your breath be slow and deliberate out your mouth and your nose. Go ahead and slide to the back of your chair. So now your seat is fully in the chair, your back is fully in the chair, arms are just resting on your lap right now. Let's extend one leg and circle that ankle. Wiggle the toes if you've got shoes on, and then circle the other way. But you want to make sure you've got good circulation all the way to your toes. Wiggle the toes, shake that leg out, and release it down. Same with the other one. Circle one direction. Make it big. You can write your name with your foot or just circle. Whatever feels really good. And reverse it. Wiggling your toes. Wiggle them all around. Shake your foot. Very good. And release that. Now let's not forget our hands. You have your palms to the center, ceiling. Hands lit up, a 90-degree angle. And then just turn your palms down. Elbows squeeze to your side and palms up and down and up. Now play the piano upside down. So just wiggle your fingers all around. Good. And now turn and wiggle them around. If you've never played the piano, this is your chance. Good. Now just circle like you were conducting an orchestra. Just let those fingers and hands and wrists just move all different directions. Another good wrist exercise is just interlock the fingers gently and then make a sideways figure 8 with your wrist. And then reverse it the other direction. And then wonderful for carpal tunnel is to make prayer hands drop. Lift the elbows, drop the palms down together, and just feel that awesome stretch underneath your wrist. And you can release it and do it again, but it really feels good. Opening the fingers too. Good. And then the opposite, just bring the backs of the hands together and then turn them up and open and out and shake them loose. And let's don't forget the neck. tilt your head to one side. While you're doing that, take the opposite hand and imagine you're trying to reach something off the floor. Keep the shoulders down. Good. Now turn your nose and your chin towards your shoulder, looking down at the floor. Still have the opposite arm reaching down. Then head forward, chin to the chest, and then look straight ahead. Good. And let's do the opposite. So ear to shoulder, and take that opposite arm down, let it stretch. Good. Feel that nice. It may be uncomfortable at first. Give it a few seconds to ease up. Now turn your chin and your nose toward the floor. Good. Now roll the head, chin to the chest. And then look straight ahead and bring that hand back. Very good. Also a great exercise for the back of your neck, because I know so many of us are reading, we're looking at our book, we're looking at our phones, and these muscles get overstretched and these get very tight. So we need to strengthen these muscles in the back of our neck. One of my favorite exercises is called turtle going into the shell. So just take your chin and push it in and back. So you should feel these muscles tightening back here. Hold it for a few seconds and release. I know it's not the most attractive exercise, but it does work. Pull in and release. Now to make sure you're doing it right, you can also place your hands back here gently and just pull your chin in. Of course it does, work your arms as well. Release. Or the other thing is get against a wall and push your head back against the wall. But try to strengthen these muscles a little bit every day if you can. They're really important. Breath out. Now one last thing, I'd like for you to walk forward. Legs are open. The arms by your side. And let your body just drape over. Resting your chest on your thighs. Let the head go. Just let the body relax. Feel the weight of the gravity pulling you to the earth. And just breathe and hang. And pull the belly button in. You can bring your hands to your thighs if you need to. And just uncurl. Slowly. Good. Breath out. And you just want to sink that energy into your seat. And then scoop it up through the body, up to the chin and down. Just imagine right now there was this beautiful healing blue light within your body. And with each breath, it just gets bigger. And then it pushes all the negative energy, all the dis-ease, the anxiety, things you don't need in your body. You just push it out into the floor. Breath out. Let it go. Once more. Stretch out as if you were hugging everyone, the whole world. And then bring those arms in. Give yourself a hug. Drop the shoulders. Just a nice hug. And now lift the elbows up as if you were taking your shirt off. And give a big hug to everybody once again. Now this time take the opposite shoulder on top in your hug. And give yourself a big hug. Pat on the back. You did great. You're a great person. You're worthy of the best life possible. And bring those elbows up. And now just let the arms rest in your lap, palms to the ceiling. Close your eyes. If you aren't back against your chair, go ahead and sit against your chair. And just close your eyes and let your breath be the relaxing component of your energy from head to toe as you inhale. And then exhale, feel the heaviness, feel the dis-ease that you don't need in your body released into the floor and beyond. Take an inventory of how your body feels now and how it felt a little bit ago when you started. And hopefully you're more energized, stronger, more alert. Feeling better, being the best you can be today. And that's all anyone should ask, is to be the best you can be today. The rest will take care of itself. Bring those arms up, breathing in, palms together, hands to heart. And as we finish up, we pray, Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day to renew our bodies and our minds and our spirits. May we go forth after this workout and be the best, be kind, be loving, caring, and find that healing spirit, that peaceful spirit that comes from loving you and doing what you would have us to do each and every day. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Very good. Thank you, guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I will see you soon.